Hello, my name is Allie Allred. I am 16 years old and a rising junior at my high school in Global Springs, Colorado, where I was born and raised. I learned about this program through my mom, who works in the U.S. Forest Service. We had a chat and we decided that this would be a perfect opportunity to really decide which field I wanted to go into. I was really stuck between geology and botany when I started this program. This program, the AG Discovery, presented a number of different careers and other opportunities for us to explore. In this camp, we did not do a lot of geology like I wanted to, but we were able to go to the Colossal Cave where we learned about the history of the cave, different rock formations, and saw a lot of different kinds of rocks. I've always been amazed at how rocks are formed and just how long they take to be created. We also went to the planetarium, where we were able to see all the different planets and how they all had rocks as well, which I find crazy that rocks and geology are really one of the only things almost all of our planets in our solar system have in common. Botany and the study of plants was shown a lot in this camp, and it further made me want to go into this field. Dustin brought us into his lab where we were able to see extremely small photos of all the different spores attached to a leaf, and that would be extremely hard to see. He also showed us some creatures that no one can see with the naked eye, which was also extremely interesting to me. But he also showed me something I never really thought of before: how we protect our species and agriculture from diseases that could be transmitted from other countries. Although I came into this program looking to decide between those two fields, I found another field that I'm really interested in: entomology, the study of insects. Jason led us in most of these projects, so huge thank you to Jason for showing me this career. Before this experience, I never really paid attention to insects that often, but after looking at many of them and learning about everything, I have a big interest in them. We first started off by learning about all the different methods to collect bugs, all their different names and classifications, and finally we were able to look at their anatomy. The grasshopper dissection I actually really enjoyed, although I've always known insects have organs and just as complex bodies as us, and in some cases even more complex than us, it never really clicked to me. The grasshopper dissection was a perfect chance to see just how amazing these small creatures are. We were then able to do a night walk, in which we were able to collect insects and pin them. I pinned for a long time, even taking them back and pinning them at my dorm. We were also able to eat grasshopper legs, other bugs, and grasshopper flour and cookies, and banana bread. This has definitely expanded my food palette. I never thought that this experience would make me interested in more careers, but it has, and I'm glad, because I find this whole field fascinating, and something that feels like a right fit for me. Yet this experience has also shown me fields I do not think are a right field for me, such as agriculture or business, which has a lot to do with working with other people and not being able to be in the field like I want to. The jobs I talked about earlier really struck out to me because they allow me to be in the field a lot. The other field I know I would not be good in is in veterinary science. I love animals so much, but I cannot handle animals in pain, which is a necessity for the veterinarian field. I teared up several times at the Humane Society and the cattle run, so I for sure know that I cannot see animals like that. This program was able to show me that it really isn't the right field for me, as I had doubted for a long time whether or not I should go into that field. Overall, I really enjoyed my time in this program and would love to do it again. I was able to see new opportunities I never thought existed, and might have been exposed to a career I might do for the rest of my life, or if not a career, as a hobby. Thank you to the ACT Discovery coordinators, Dustin, Gloria, Dr. Bali, and Dr. Tanya. Thanks to you, Arizona support staff, Leo, Andrea, Dr. Jerry, Buck, and Jessica, and thank you to all the USDA and the University of Arizona. Thank you to all the student interns, Kieran, Genesis, Emily, Alejandra, Jake, and Anvar, and thank you to all the professors and everyone else that made this trip possible.